Jep, you spoke recently at the first ISTAT China conference in Beijing. What was your topic and what reaction did you get from the Chinese participants?
Well, the topic was cargo market perspectives with a focus on China. Basically the growth of cargo in China is immense. If you look at the Boeing 20-year projections from 2009 to 2029, the China growth and the intra-Asia growth is by far the largest growth market in cargo. The general cargo market will be growing 5.9% a year for the next 20 years, but China is at 9.2% a year, and intra-Asia is at 7.9% a year. And so you have a huge amount of cargo aircraft capacity requirements that's going to be coming into China. So we talked about that. The other thing that we talked about that was something that we're very focused on is the impact of age restrictions in countries like China and how it relates to the growth requirements of cargo aircraft specifically that they're going to need for the next 20 years. If you look at the growth requirements, the number of aircraft that are going to be required to satisfy this growth, depending on whose projections you look at, it's anywhere between 2,500 and 3,000 aircraft, which includes replacing retired aircraft. But the interesting thing about that is that 70% of that growth requirement is going to be taken up in converted passenger airplanes. So when you look at the sweet spot for the converted passenger aircraft, it's really 12, 15 to 20-year-old aircraft. So by definition, you're going to be outside of the age restrictions. So what we've been doing is talking to the countries like China, the CAC, and trying to see whether or not there's any flexibility to make some provisions for cargo aircraft, considering the fact that the OEMs really, if you look at it, they're only making the A330-200, the 777 LRF, and the 747-8 freighter. So in the market where the 757 serves, there isn't a new OEM aircraft. So this is something that's going to have to be dealt with.